IGN has bought Humble Bundle, and that's a bit weird. IGN is a website that reviews games. Humble Bundle is a company that sells games and also publishes games.
Over the weekend, it was announced that the charitable games service Humble Bundle had been acquired by IGN, that massive video game website that you've probably heard of. Announcing the news in a blog post on the Humble Bundle website, co-founder and CEO Jeffrey Rosen said, quote, "Humble Bundle is proudly joining the IGN family. We will continue to bring you all of our Humble products, but with more resources and help from IGN. We chose IGN because they really understand our vision, share our passion for games, and believe in our mission to promote awesome digital content while helping charity. I can't think of a better partner than IGN to help Humble Bundle continue our quest." He's just taking a shitloads of money off them. He has to say that, right?
Yeah. They were thinking about GameSpot, but they just didn't understand the vision. They just didn't get it at all. Rosen started Humble Bundle with his friend John Graham after they had the idea of letting customers pay whatever they want for games, but some of the proceeds had to go to charity. 7 years on and over 10 million customers later, Humble say they've raised over $106 million for charities all over the world. Rosen concludes the announcement saying, quote, "But as far as we've come, we know we are just getting started. Even bigger things lie ahead, and we think IGN is the perfect partner to help us get there. If you like Humble Bundle now, stay tuned because we'll have more exciting things to share in the near future." But this acquisition has raised concerns within the gaming community for one big reason. IGN reviews and covers games, and Humble is not only a storefront but also now a games publisher. That is a bit of a conflict of interest, isn't it?
One of IGN's biggest features are their game reviews. With Humble under their belts, they'll now potentially have a financial stake in the games that they review. Whether that's because the game was published by Humble or because it's available for sale on the Humble store. For example, IGN recently reviewed The Evil Within 2, giving it an 8 out of 10. The Evil Within 2 is for sale on the Humble store, which IGN now owns. And this is why people are upset, because in theory, whether true or even actually realistic, what's stopping IGN from putting a direct link to the game store page at the end of their review? Nothing, in theory. They now can't escape the fact that, in theory, this is all theoretical, obviously. In theory, it's now in their best interest to give games positive reviews so that they can drive sales on the Humble store. In theory.
IGN and Humble Bundle clearly anticipated some negative reaction to this news and announced it on Friday afternoon, famously the best time of the week to bury bad news. And in a statement to Polygon, Mckelvey, Executive Vice President and General Manager of IGN, said, quote, "Editorial integrity is something we take very seriously at IGN, and I am confident that we will strike the right balance when it comes to our coverage of Humble Bundle and the games they sell. Our readers and customers have always come first, and that won't change." Striking the right balance is not what you want to do. You don't want to be balanced with that side of it at all. You want to keep that completely out of it.
You want to be independent.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Exactly. There's no balancing to be done here. Just keep it out of it.
It's notable that he's come out and addressed people's concerns already.
Yeah.
If they want to make a few extra bucks, they review a game really highly and then sell it. Check out this game, it's awesome, you can buy it from here, we'll make loads of money off the sales. Sounds very dubious, and the fact that he's coming out and already addressing that, and the fact that they announced that on Friday as well. Maybe they were anticipating a lot of backlash because IGN don't have the best reputation in the gaming community for those people who are informed about their gaming community, whereas Humble Bundle are the exact opposite. They have an astounding reputation. I don't know whether IGN are going to tarnish Humble Bundle with that kind of association.
They've definitely got an image problem, whether or not it's right or it's correct or not. They're just widely seen as a bit of a joke with their reviews sometimes, and their review scores in particular, where the review's pretty negative, but then they slap a 9 on it, and you're like, what the f***? Is this the same score for that review? I mean, it's just a few cases in the past. I think that the issue here is completely like theoretical. It's the potential that is the problem. It's like Schrodinger's cat. Like it both is and isn't a dodgy thing, because there's absolutely no way that you can prove that they are being dodgy or that they aren't being dodgy when it comes to reviewing Humble games. He can say we're going to strike the right balance, but there's no way to confirm that either way at this point, and that's the problem. They could be 100% honest and 100% truthful, but they do own Humble Bundle now, and there's nothing they can do about that.
One of the moral dilemmas is, do they link to the Humble store when they review a game? I mean, that would be dodgy. In my eyes, that would be dodgy. They shouldn't do that, especially if they reviewed a game really high. That'd get the alarm bells ringing straight away. Personally, I think the best thing they could do is just not review the games that they're selling or publishing, because Humble store is now a publisher. Like, they're publishing games. They've come out with a game recently that's doing really well. I don't remember the name of it. And they're publishing The Occupation that's upcoming too.
Hat in Time, was it?
Hat in Time.
Something like that.
On the positive side, if they needed a cash injection to try and grow their business, it sounds like a good idea in theory, right?
Yeah, well,
I mean, that would be a great thing because they're an awesome organisation. I've been a subscriber to the Humble monthly service for over a year, and I can hands down say that's the best value for money games package that I get.
And you can trust that you're saying that honestly because we don't own Humble Bundle, you see?
The fact that they've raised over $100 million for charity, and that was announced recently, they're doing awesome things and they're doing it in the right way. Whether IGN are going to help them continue that trend and keep doing things in the right way is yet to be seen, and that's the problem. I don't think we can jump to conclusions just yet. We should just watch how it goes from now on. Yep. I mean, there's a lot of people saying, oh, I'm cancelling my monthly subscription to Humble Monthly. This is a joke. How can they be affiliate like this? Just calm down and see how it pans out. If it does transpire that they're being morally questionable about it, by all means, cancel your subscriptions. But for me, I think it proof's in the pudding. Like we'll see in future how it pans out.
All right then, guys. Any loyal customers of the Humble store here? What do you think about this news? Let us know down in the comments. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, and please do subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this every single day. Another video right there which you can watch right now if you want, and of course the link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time.